you're saying that, well, as a guy, you might actually, by using these sort of metrics with which men might disqualify women, you might actually lose out on like a good girl.
You absolutely could.
All the more reason to adhere to a more modest, outward-facing appearance.
Yeah, if you want. If you want to disqualify people that you don't know based off of their appearance and their assumptions, sure. But I'm not going to let somebody else's assumptions about me dictate how I dress or what I wear or what I do.
That's fine, but the way you conduct yourself does have an impact on the people that you attract into your life.
I think that's a fair assessment, yeah. But I mean, you
like
can
I
also
wear
find...
flannels, bitches ain't fucking. No, I'm kidding. Like, bro, every girl on the show is like, Brian, what the fuck is up with these flannels, son? Get some new clothes. But no, look, the way that you
were wearing
dress.
the same flannel.
I have 5 different flannels, but look,
he's like a cartoon character, like a cartoon character that has like the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday fit. It's all the same.
Wait, are they different colors or?
I have blue, green, a different red, and then I have one other one. Oh, I have black and yeah, I haven't worn that one. I have a black and a gray. Look, there's a lot of women that don't want to with me because of the podcast, because of how I dress. I got a fucking dad.
I don't know.
bod
You
right
and
now.
Bangs were this close to making out on the last podcast. I feel like
that was
we
cap.
were on.
She was.
You guys were gonna go on a date.
No, that was for show. That was for show. She was. But I don't know. Where are we going with this?
Well, we were just saying that like you're disqualifying women based on their appearance because XYZ, and the fact that you think that women should disclose who they're sleeping with before you go on a date with them.
I think a woman, before she sleeps with me, should have been celibate for at least a year. That's my desire. That is my desire. Now, am I going to get it? That's another question. But yeah, it's definitely, I would much prefer, like, hey, don't fuck a dude before you're hanging out with me, you know?
But how would you know? That's like that's what we're saying, because I mean, you're saying that she should disclose it because it's her profession, but there could be a woman, she could be, again, the most like meek, demure, like shy woman you've ever seen in your life.
I've known
a few. But so that woman you're assuming like hasn't been sleeping with people. What if she slept with the same amount of people like the day before and cheated, but it's not her profession? So does she have to text you back and be like, hey, by the way, I fucked 5 dudes yesterday. Like, that's like bizarre to think that someone would do that.
He expects
the only difference is the money.
Yeah, because if a guy, I mean, shit, does a guy... Okay, one night stand, man. You need to disclose what's your credit card statement.
Yo,
thank you. $200.
Thank you, Lynn. You're fucking Chad. Thank you, dude.
Watch all the lives, so dropping a dono.
Dude, thank you so much, Lynn. That's very generous, dono, man. Really appreciate it. Lynn, you're a fucking legend. Thank you, sir. Go ahead with your point.
So yeah, it's like, okay, well, what's your credit score before we go on a date? Before you can enter this, what's your credit score?
Enter the pussy?
Yeah. What's your credit score? How much money in your bank account? You know what I mean? It's like
girls ask men what they do for work.
Yeah.
But you said yourself that's a standard question.
Yeah, right? I think it is a standard. I think what you do for work, whether it's romantic or not, I think it's a pretty normal question to ask somebody.
What do you think? But if the guy lies about it, and it's like it goes back to like what responsibility does that person have to you? So if a guy's like, oh, I'm actually like, I don't know, a stockbroker or whatever, and it's a straight up lie, then it's like, okay, what did you expect from a one night stand? Like that you're gonna truly know this person? Like you're not.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
So,
I'm not sure.
Lie.
But oh yeah, people lie. We had a girl on the show. I'm not going to say her name, but we had a girl come on the show. She was 19, very quiet, very shy, you wouldn't like soft-spoken. You wouldn't really think that she at 19 had slept with 33 men and she had caught herpes.
Oh my God.
So she wasn't using protection?
Probably not. Probably not. So pretty sad.
Yeah.
And she's actually a very sweet girl, and you never would have thought.
I think that's like the stigma with STIs, right? And why people are so afraid to go get tested or be honest about their status, because we have this idea in society that somebody that has an STI does have to be promiscuous or does have to be like a whore or whatever the case may be, when anybody can realistically get an STI. You could have sex the first time ever and somebody could be dishonest with you and then you have herpes for the rest of your life.
I knew a girl.
Yeah.
I knew a girl.
And that's,
I know
and
people
obviously
too.
that person's not being promiscuous, that person's not participating in risky behavior. So I think that just boils down to stigma, because she probably was a very sweet girl, and nobody deserves that, because generally if you're getting an STI, it's from somebody that was dishonest with you or wasn't getting tested.
In some cases, husbands, I've heard of husbands giving their wives, and that's how they found out.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
Very
And
sad.
chlamydia
Or
is
vice
like
versa, yeah.
like
Yeah.
common in housewives.
True.
Chlamydia is common in housewives.
Can you just tilt the microphone down? Perfect. Pixie, what you got for us?
Oh, I was gonna say a real black pill, at least when it comes to herpes, is not genital, but like the other types of herpes, like oral or whatever. Apparently, over like 80% of the population has it because it's spread through sharing food and drink as well. So that's really depressing. I don't know.
90% of
Over
adults
90.
test for
Yeah.
HSV1, which is oral.
Yeah. And then that
So you can get
become-
oral just from drinking on your cup. Or
Mike
drinking on your
Davis
phone.
donated
Wait, hold on,
$100.
just one sec.
Prostitutes got my utmost respect. Imagine how many no-game hobos would be shooting the place up. Essential services. Saving lives. If Mike Davis were president, he'd invite a pack of hoes to the Oval Office and give them the Presidential Medal of Freedom.
That's right. Thank you.
This is Mike Davis, by the way. Hold on. Yeah, let me- oh, there you go. There's the photo. That's Mike Davis.
Mike
He owns
Davis.
like 300 plus Burger King restaurants across the East Coast.
Cool.
I have not seen this in so long, Mike Davis. I still hold your picture frame dear to me.